It's very common for in any organization, right? For a manager or a person in the company to request somebody within their team to do more than what they should do. This can be considered as a favor. This can be, additional support to the team, and it could be any reason. But the point here is we need the person to do more than they should. But most of the time when we have as an employee, right, we will have this feeling of annoyed or irritated or dissatisfied whenever we are told to do more. And it's very normal to have that feeling because at the end of the day, we are all human, right? But if you ask, is there a core problem or problem that raise this kind of feeling or raise concerns among employees whenever they ask to do more? Now, it's as simple as that. There's three reasons that we can focus here. The first one is they are not told why they are doing the additional scope, right? So what is the return for them? What is the benefit of them to do the additional task, right? Will you and also will that help them in learning in whatever field, or is it going to open new doors in the future? So a failure to explain to them why they are doing this additional task leaves them in the blind. So whenever we are told to do something that we don't understand or we don't see the reward, obviously we are not happy, right? And the second point here is when we get to know that a job or an additional task is being passed to somebody because somebody else doesn't want to do it. An example I can give you. Let's say we have David and Adam, right? So let's say a manager goes to David and say, David, I need your help to do this additional task. And David said, no, this is not my job. I'm not going to do this. And then that particular manager goes to Adam and said, Adam, you know what? I need your help because David is refusing to do this additional task. So when you go to Adam and you say, you are the backup because the first person didn't want to do it, so you have to do it for me, obviously Adam is not going to be any happier, right? So he might do it because you ask. He could be the humble, very obedient employee, but he will have this dissatisfaction in him, right? So whenever in the future, he will learn to say no as well because David said and he's good. So I'm going to say no as well. And point number 3 is as simple as not giving credit to the people who do the additional task. I know we're all busy, a lot of organizations, hectic things are going on. We go and we ask for help and then they do it and then we forgot to appreciate. But always make it a practice. Whenever you ask somebody to do more than they should do, appreciate them. It can be monetary. If it's not monetary, it could be as simple as saying thank you, buying them a coffee, or sending an appreciation email, CCing their manager or CCing your own boss. A gentle appreciation or make them feel special for doing the additional tasks will always motivate them more in the future. So I'm not indicating that you should abuse people with appreciation, but whenever the genuine help is needed, always finish it with a genuine appreciation. So these are some of the things we can actually observe and see whenever we want to ask additional help. Always remember, tell people what is the benefit or what is the return for them by doing the additional job, and make sure they are not the backup, all right, and make sure it's a genuine request, and also the third one, appreciation.